Hello and welcome to this behind the scenes video. This is part of my behind the scenes series where I take a card that I am interpreting and giving an angel message to each week, and I literally take you behind the scenes, give you some insight in why I may have done something or what my reason was for interpreting the card the way I interpreted it. And this week's card is from Denise Lynn's Sacred Traveler Oracle cards, and it is Discovering Truth. You stand in the light of truth. Now, my behind the scenes video for this card is all about avoiding over interpretation. When I teach how to read oracle and angel cards, I teach my students all about the meanings behind colours, the meanings behind symbols, meanings behind positionings and things like that. And then you look at the card and you interpret the card according to colours, symbols, positioning, as well as obviously using your intuition as well. If you were to take this card and if you were to interpret it by looking at all the colours and all the symbols, you'd be here all day. We have the colour yellow, the colour maroon, the colour blue, the colour green, the colour white, the colour brown, so many colours. We haven't even started on symbols. We have a man here, two men there, we have hills, we have villages, we have trees, we have sheep, we have a basket, we have a crooked staff that he's holding. So many symbols. Can you imagine if you were to look at this card and you were to interpret every single colour and every single symbol and every single combination of colours and symbols? You would have so much information that quite honestly, you wouldn't see the wood for the trees. You wouldn't be able to pull a sensible meaning and a sensible message that the angels wish you to receive for this card, because you'd be all over the place. So the behind the scenes message and lesson for today is, whenever you have a card and you're going to interpret it, don't interpret absolutely everything that you see in the card. Less can be so much more whenever it comes to interpreting angel and oracle cards. When you interpret everything that you see, you will create such a muddle. It would be like you'll have all that information, and it would be like having a ball of wool that has been lying around and got knotted and trying to untangle it. It'll take you ages to try and untangle and work out how all these symbols and colours link together, and it just won't make sense. And the message that the angels are wishing you to receive through the card, you simply will not get it, because there's so much information. You simply cannot see the wood for the trees. So whenever you are interpreting a card and you are receiving messages from the angels, what I invite you to do, rather than interpreting everything that you see on that card, is when you turn that card over, interpret the 1, 2, 3 things that immediately catch your eye. When that happens, that's your intuition kicking in. It's telling you this is what you need to hear about today. These are the symbols or colours or combinations of both, where you will get the message that the angels are wishing to send you. So you only have to interpret a couple of colour, symbols, positions or combinations, and you will get such a clear message from the angels. So don't overinterpret. Keep it simple. The angels want you to receive a beautiful message from whatever card you choose, and they aren't going to overcomplicate things for you. They're not going to send little bits and pieces of that message all throughout the card. Through your intuition, they will highlight to you the symbols, colours, combinations that they wish you to interpret, and through those, that's where you will get your message. That was only 5 minutes.